I guess what I have been learning about becoming more feminine is rooted deeply in humility and meekness. Now, you might not have heard it from that angle before, but for years and years, God has been speaking to me about humility. And for probably the past year or so, God has been speaking to me about meekness. And I believe meekness is like the next step from humility. So humility is obviously not thinking of yourself higher than others, in fact, putting others ahead of yourself, looking out for the good and the needs of others. But meekness is another step. Meekness is, I feel like the best example of meekness, or maybe the first example of meekness in the Bible, is in the moment where Moses is being personally attacked by his brother and sister, Aaron and Miriam, and they are, doing a bit of a character assassination against Moses and leading an uprising against him. And instead of Moses speaking up and defending himself in that moment, he just goes to God and he allows God to deal with the situation. He lowers himself, he humbles himself, he takes it on the chin. He does not advocate for himself. Now, this is something that has been important for me to learn about, because I am very good at advocating for myself a lot of the time. To the point where I often will refer to myself as a Karen. You may not have seen that side of me just from seeing me on the internet, but in real life, I have to really put the brakes on the inner Karen that wants to come out and advocate strongly for myself or for others that I see are having an injustice. I think the kind of way to refer to myself in these moments is that I have a very strong sense of justice and I'm very capable of advocating for myself. So we'll go with that rather than the Karen.